Hey everybody, and I know you know what's coming. This book has changed my life, and I know that sounds very dramatic, but I'm sorry. I read this book in like an hour and 10 minutes. The 10 minutes was probably me going back to reread certain things that really stood out to me. I marked up this book completely. So the challenge that my mentor gave me, she gave me 2 books, and I'm supposed to read 3 chapters of another book that she gave me by our Monday meeting. So before I left Virginia, she gave me this book and she was like, look, you need to read this before our Monday meeting. I was like, cool. So I read it, and it's a game changer. Like, I have already begun the process of starting to think like an executive, right? So you come from employee, and now it's time to own your own company. It's time to, revamp yourself and become your own brand and put yourself out there for people to take you seriously, for people to think that this is the person I need to go to for advice. I'm a millennial business and career coach. So for those who are starting businesses, for those who are stuck and they don't know what way to go as far as should they continue school, should they do a hobby, should they quit their job, like I'm the person that they need to come to, right? So this book is like a complete, it's just so to the point, and it talks about like traditions and generational wealth and how we've been taught to think about money and the way we spend it and the way that we save it, And so the way that the world works is you kind of do what you're taught, right? Until you're old enough to understand, okay, well, this worked for them and it didn't work for them. So what do I need to do to change my circumstances? What do I need to do to revamp the way that I do life? And I'm here to tell y'all, look, the way that I think about the way I spend my money now, oh my gosh, like I'm becoming super frugal. Repurposing the way that I'm living my life because I want my future to be financially free, and I want all these different things for so many people in my businesses. Look, it's time to change the way you do things. You need to do something different, and in doing something different, you learn information and then you apply it. The post that I wrote, knowledge is not power. Reading all these books about how to start a business and never starting a business? What? That's not power. You learned a lot of stuff. You probably can throw out a couple of terms here and there to anybody. You sound like you know what you're talking about, but you haven't applied the knowledge that you gained. So my point here is apply the knowledge that you are gaining from anything that you're doing, right? And look, I'm here. If y'all need me, if y'all need to talk, if y'all want me to send y'all the link to get this free book, all you have to do is pay for shipping and handling. He pays for the book himself, but it's totally worth the $7 or $8. I mean, you spend that on food, right? So how about we spend money on food for thought? The Millionaire Booklet has changed my life, and I'm just ready for my next steps. So you guys stay tuned and make sure you are applying the knowledge that you are receiving.